We've been waiting for this breaking news this morning, and now we have it. The Senate Intelligence Committee just releasing their report on Benghazi. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is live in Washington. She has just gotten her hands on this 85-page report. So, Catherine, what do you know so far?
Martha, we have the report right here, and we're still pouring through it here at Fox News. But what we were told in advance is that it really does shine the spotlight very brightly on the Al-Qaeda presence in Libya, and specifically a former Guantanamo detainee, Sufyan bin Kumu, who we first reported here at Fox over a year ago, was a primary suspect in the Benghazi attack. And more recently, that bin Kumu was one of 3 suspects who had historic ties to the Al-Qaeda senior leadership. And I'm right now on page 10 of the report, and it cites specifically, and this is news, that in July of 2012, so just a few months before the attack, the CIA produced a report that was called Libya, Al-Qaeda Establishing Sanctuary, and it went on to describe how Al-Qaeda affiliated groups and associates are exploiting the environment in Libya to enhance their capabilities, and that they are seeing sort of a mirror image of Al-Qaeda establishing a presence in Libya and neighboring Egypt under the Jamal network. So again, what we see so far in this report is very strong evidence, reports by the Defense Intelligence Agency as well as the CIA prior to the Benghazi attack, that Al-Qaeda was establishing itself in that area. And then again, this link to the former Guantanamo detainee, Sufyan bin Kumu.
Very interesting. So say again, Catherine, where the report that showed an increasing Al-Qaeda presence in Libya, who generated that? Was that CIA?
Well, we've got several right here. There is one that was produced, this is page 10. July of 2012, the DIA produced a report that discussed the founding of Ansar al-Sharia. And it's noteworthy here that this section, if you can come back to me 1 second, this section of the Senate report is heavily redacted, which means it remains classified. And then right below that, it describes how in July of 2012, the CIA produced a report entitled Libya, Al-Qaeda Establishing a Sanctuary. And this comes on the back of our reporting here at Fox News that there was also a report prior to the attack by the Library of Congress that was declassified that again talked about Al-Qaeda establishing that presence in Libya, and most importantly that the likely new face of Al-Qaeda in Libya was the former Guantanamo detainee Sufyan bin Kumu, who we were first to report as a primary suspect in this attack. Secondly, and I think this is also important, is that it shows, this report, that Benghazi had a significant amount of premeditation. The attack on the consulate, the CIA annex, and then there was also a failed ambush of the CIA rescue team trying to lure them to the hospital where Senator Stevens had died.
Yeah. So much more to this story. Catherine, thank you very much.
You're welcome.